Hey guys, it's your girl Deja and welcome back to my channel for another episode. So today is going to be all about girl talk, maintenance stuff, beauty, skincare, all the works. We're going to go over a little bit of everything that I've done recently: skincare, permanent makeup, body care, some of my maintenance stuff that I schedule on a regular, and we're just gonna get into that. Okay, so first things first, we're getting into skincare. So I actually got rid of all of my old skincare a couple of months ago. I realized that I was just buying products to buy products. Like, there was no reasoning behind them. I was like influenced by TikTok stuff that I wasn't even sure was working because I was using so much stuff. So I completely overhauled my bathroom, threw everything out, and started from scratch. And I pretty much started using the Rhode skincare collection. So I'm going to show you everything I have from Rhode. So first is the Pineapple Refresh face wash. Then it's the Barrier Restore cream, not the butter. A lot of people said the butter broke them out, so I went for the cream instead. And I started using these about a month ago. I have the minis of everything because I refuse to buy a full-size product until I'm sure it will not break me out. The peptide glazing fluid. This is the glazing milk, which I love this product. And then lastly, the Rhode glazing mist, which love all these products. They're super good. I will say, now that I've been using them for a month, my skin stays hydrated for so much longer. I have really dry skin, especially in this area. So dry, so just flaky, like my nose will peel. So starting these products, I've noticed that my nose has not been peeling as much. I stay hydrated for majority of the day, which I love. I'm definitely going to get the full sizes of these now. Now, I will say a lot of people said they don't like the smell. To me, they don't smell like anything. A lot of people said they didn't like the pineapple face wash because it didn't smell like pineapple. And I'm like, I like that it was like unscented. I don't really want a lot of scented stuff on my face because that's how you start breaking out. I think this is a great line of skincare products because they're unscented. They don't break you out. They're very hydrating. My two favorite products from the set are definitely the glazing mist and the glazing milk. The glazing milk is very hydrating. Like, once I wash my face and then put this on, sometimes I don't even feel like I need the rest of the products. Like, I put this on and my face feels good. I feel like I can go to bed. The glazing mist is a nice like refresh during the day. Like, sometimes if I wash my face in the morning and like come home or whatever and take a nap, whatever, have to get up to go somewhere else, like, I'll go in the bathroom and just spritz my face and it feels like I'm rehydrated again. All right, well, next on the topic of permanent makeup. So on top of skincare, I do try to take care of my skin, but I won't say everything on my face is mine. It didn't come to me in the factory settings. I have my eyebrows not microbladed, they're nano bladed, and I'll go over that. And then I have permanent freckles done on my face as well, and I'll insert more pictures and clips of all of that. So with the eyebrows, nano blading is not as detailed as microblading. Microblading is the entire eyebrow as a tattoo, going into shade in those pieces. Nanoblading is only partial of the eyebrow. It's not as deep of a stroke. I only got the ends of my eyebrows done just because I naturally have really thick eyebrows. I feel like I didn't need too much done. So I went with the nanoblading, give myself a little just so I'm not like having to do like gel in my eyebrows in the morning. I kind of just let them be as they are. Then for my permanent freckles, I got these it's been about 3 months now, I think. So I went in for the first session and we kind of went really light. We mostly did my nose area and then some on my cheeks. I gave it about 2 weeks and I noticed that I wanted more. Like, I was like, it's not enough. Prior to getting my permanent freckles, I was putting freckles on my face every morning. Like, after my skincare, I would take my little freckle pen and do my freckles every morning. I couldn't leave the house without it. So permanent makeup kind of just alleviated an additional step for me in the morning. Like, I don't have to do my eyebrows now. I don't have to do my freckles now. Like, it's just skincare, brush your teeth, and go. So, with the permanent freckles, I went back for the second appointment. We went a little bit heavier on the cheeks, and they're supposed to last anywhere from 3 to 5 years with care. I mean, mine are still pretty, like, dark on my cheeks, and they will lighten up more as time goes on. The woman that I go to, like, she put together a special color for me. We kind of blended, see what color worked best for us. Once it's all on, it doesn't hurt. Like, they're very, like, not hard pricks. If you have tattoos, you ain't even gonna feel this. Like, it's not that bad of a prick. I will say the nose area was particularly sensitive because you got to think, like, when you get your nose pierced, your eye waters, and it's kind of the same idea with the little tattoo gun on your nose. It gives you almost the same effect. But I didn't use any numbing cream for either one of my sessions. I kind of just winged it, powered through it. It wasn't too bad. Like I said, the nose, and I have like 2 little ones up the bridge of my nose that were kind of sensitive, but my cheeks, like, they did not hurt. I like almost slept through the appointment. Aftercare, I came home, they scabbed up a little bit, not a lot, but even then, like, they still look like freckles because the scabs are literally like little scabs, little flat scabs on top of your cheeks. I just use Aquaphor in the morning and at night and kind of just lathered this area in it, and they held up perfectly fine. I haven't had any scabbing, haven't had any peeling, haven't had an allergic reaction or anything with my permanent freckles since I got them. All right, next up is body care. So with body care, same thing with my skincare. I used to be a girly that had to have 72 body washes to choose from, 75 lotions to choose from, and I kind of just limited what I was picking from. I figured out, I feel like once you figure out the scent profile that you like, it's a little bit easier to narrow down your selections. Before I wanted all the scents, okay? Gourmand, I wanted floral, I wanted the clean scent. Now I kind of realize I am 95% of the time more of a gourmand girly, which helps me kind of condense all my body care items. Okay, so jumping into everything that I use in the shower. Now, this is for a particular subset of people, y'all. I am a Lush girly. If you do not like super sweet scents, gourmand scents, sugary scents, you're not going to like Lush. You're not. And that's fine. But if you are somebody that likes to smell sweet, likes to smell sugary, likes to smell really gourmand, you're going to like Lush products. Now, starting off with all the body stuff I use in the shower. So first up is the Sticky Dates shower gel. I love her. Now, I will say, I was influenced by Leah from Love Island for Sticky Dates. I will admit it, I was influenced. But I will say, once I got it, I fell in love with the product, and now, like, anytime something Sticky Dates drops, I'm there. I'm the first one there. So, Sticky Dates shower gel. Next is the Posh Chocolate. I might love her more than the Sticky Dates. She is so chocolatey, y'all. Wow. She just smells like a bar of chocolate. Like, it's chocolate on chocolate. That's all it is. Like, she smells like a bar of chocolate. Like, there's nothing else to describe her as. Literally chocolate in a bottle. And she smells so good. No notes. And then I also have the Posh Chocolate body wash in this form. I haven't used it in a while, but sometimes I layer them just to double the chocolate scent. And then I have the Sticky Dates Sugar Scrub when I need to exfoliate in the shower, my legs, under my arms, all that jazz. I use this. These are my body care products, all from Lush. Now, after I do everything in the shower, these are the lotions that I will use when I come out the shower. along with the deodorant that I'm currently using. So I switch it up with these. It really just depends on how I'm feeling that day. So first up is the Sticky Days body lotion. I usually use this one at night. For some reason at nighttime, I like to make sure all my scents like super duper match. During the day, I kind of don't care, but at night, I don't know. It's just something about going to sleep smelling like one thing that kind of works for me. So yeah, I'll use this one. Next up is the EOS in the Vanilla Cashmere. Y'all know this one, Vanilla, she's moisturizing, she's that girl. A lot of people say they don't feel like this lotion is hydrating. I've never had that problem. But also, I would say my body doesn't dry out as much as my face does. So that might be why it's like okay for me. Next up is the Fenty Skin Butter Drop Hydrating Body Milk. She's like a caramelly scent. Salted caramel. We love her. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do when I run out of this, but she's that girl. And she's like a loose kind of consistency. She's not super thick like the other ones, which is also nice. Sometimes in the morning, I don't want a thick lotion. I want something a little bit thinner. And this is that. Last up is the Way Body Cream in St. Bart's. I actually got this as a Christmas present like last year, I think it was. And I'm still using it, y'all. I don't use her like too much. Like I put her like on my hands, I put her on my neck. I don't use her as like a full body lotion. I use her for the sensitive areas, like hands, neck, any place where like somebody might end up catching a whiff of me too fast, like waving your hands around or going in for a hug. That's where I use her. And the final step for my body care is my deodorant. I am using the Donna Karan Cashmere Mist deodorant. This is the only deodorant I've used. I don't use Dove anymore. I don't use Secret anymore. This is the only deodorant I use. Now, it works for me. I can't tell you for everybody else, but it works for me. Okay, so after we are done all of our body care, here's where we start getting into our perfumes, our body spray, our body oils. I'm going to give you all the jazz about that. So I try to keep it simple. My mom is the perfume connoisseur of the family. That lady, y'all, she will buy every perfume. And she literally tries to use all of them. Like, she wears a different scent every day. My mom never smells 100% the same. A different scent every day. So I kind of like got mine more condensed. All right, first let's hop into body sprays. So again, starting with Lush, the Sticky Days body spray. I know y'all are probably like, this girl love her some Sticky Days. I do. Sticky Days body spray. She eats. This is the first Sticky Days product I got after Love Island came out, and I've been repurchasing it ever since. This one, and sometimes I usually have the Let the Good Times Roll, but they didn't have it when I went, so I haven't had that one in about a month. And I don't miss her as much as I thought I would, so I'm probably not gonna repurchase. But Sticky Days, yeah, she gotta come home with me. Every time, she gotta come home with me. Next is the Jisoo honey infused hair perfume and lavender berry. Now, it's a hair perfume, but I literally spritz this everywhere. Yo, she smells so good. I'm one of those people, I need my hair to smell good, but also I love something that I can also spray on my body on top of my hair. So this one, she that girl. Mostly I use her like at nighttime, but I love her. I love her down, okay? Next is the Finery perfume. She's a goodie. I forget what this is supposed to be a dupe of. It really doesn't matter. Love her. I use her in the house, just spritzing her on me. She's a good body spray. A good throw-on body spray. You don't have to think about it. Just use her. That's really pretty much it. It's a really good scent. A really good layering scent. I will say the Finery sprays, they don't last super long, so I try to use them as a layering scent for something else. But yeah, she's a good one. Next is the Fenty Skin Body Green Raspberry. Y'all, this is limited edition, I'm pretty sure. The way I am using this sparingly, like you get 2 sprays max a day. I love her down though. She smells so good, and honestly I hope Rihanna makes her a permanent scent. She is that girl who you would think it's super like fruity, but it's not. It has some like gourmand kind of undertones to me. But yeah, a really good layering scent. I try to use her in the morning. I pretty much use her in the morning before like all of my perfumes. Is Super Milk, the conditioning hair primer. Now this is for your hair. Again, I use this on my body. I'm telling you, I will take it and I will spray everywhere. It smells that good. Like, I will say Lush is, the scent is only correct in the hair milk. Super Milk body spray, like the Sticky Dates one, and it did not smell the same. I was very upset because I was like, oh, you got a body spray now, let me just get that so I can stop using this hairspray on my body. And it didn't smell the same. So yeah, get the hair primer. It's worth it. I get the small one because I gaslight myself into believing I don't need the big one because it's kind of pricey. And then I always run out of it real fast and have to go back up there. So yeah, that's why I have the tiny one. I forget the Sniff brand. There you go. I was going to say, I forget the brand for this one. The Sniff brand, the Berry Styles Body Mist. It's like a sweet kind of scent, a sweet, almost floral kind of scent. But it was from that brand Sniff that did those like scent profile ones. It was like a main perfume, and then it came with 3 body sprays, and you were supposed to pick which combination you like. I don't use the perfume, but I do use the body spray because she does smell good mixed in with all my other perfumes. So this one came from like a set of things. On to perfumes. So first I'm going to start with this one. It is Chocolate Musk. Now you can get this, I got this from my local beauty supply store, which is crazy to say. And I know you can get it off a TikTok shop, I think it is. It's chocolate, y'all. Smells so freaking good. And again, when you put the Push chocolate body wash on and the chocolate perfume, you smell like one big chocolate cookie. And that's honestly what I be going for, especially in the winter months. So I have this one. Love her. Again, something that I usually gravitate towards during the nighttime more than during the daytime. My tried and true, Gabrielle by Chanel. Y'all, this is one of the first like grown girl perfumes I got. Like when I first started getting perfumes, again, my mom is a perfume connoisseur. One of my aunts loves perfume too. So when I was finally like 19, 20-ish, they got me my first like adult perfume, and it was this one. And I've been in love with her ever since, y'all. She just has an elevated, mature scent compared to like everything else I wear. And not saying everything else I wear is childish, but she smells like 401k. She smells like you at the hotel bar looking like a bag of money and your man golf on the weekends. Like that's what she smelled like. And I love to just spritz her lightly on top of whatever I'm wearing. Like, even if it's a body spray, a perfume, I'll just spritz her over top as like a little final touch. And she's that girl. She give you that little oomph on the back end. And yeah, we love her. Next, she gone. I gotta go get me another one. I just used the last of this. But Kayali's Maldives in a Bottle. Now, I love Kayali. I do. I don't love all the scents. Some of them like I get and like will use once and then maybe give it to my mom. But this one, she that girl. This is the only Kayali I will purchase again. I love her down. Y'all, I still smell the remnants. She's good. She's floral, a little gourmand. You can layer her with a lot of stuff. She has rosemary, wild lemon, star fruit, banana blossom, coconut milk, So she got a little bit of everything in her. I literally use her on top of like all those body sprays I showed you. I don't care which one, she's going on top. Like, she blends so well with everything. Matter of fact, let me make my way. I gotta go get me another one because I'm sad about this one. I really gotta go get me another one. Finally, my last perfume is actually perfume from my perfume line. She's getting a rebrand if you saw my last video, but it's called Soft Theory. Love her. And she has like cotton, coconut, passion fruit, a blend of things. She's a very like clean kind of sweet scent. Like, she has like an underlining of like fresh and clean, but then also like sweetness from the coconut. I completely like just left this business on the back burner, but I keep using my perfume though. But yeah, I love her. I want to recreate her once I like go through my notes and everything, because she is my favorite scent. Like, I made her specifically for me in mind, and it is everything that I wanted it to be. Like, love her down. All right, and lastly, we're gonna do body oils for this. So I have the Cocoa Musk body oil that matches the perfume. Again, love her, something simple. They go together with all the other chocolate based items. That's it. It's nothing really special about her. Next is this perfume I got from Oilology in New York. It's in the scent Anna, which I don't know what that means, but she's really like sweet, light, something to just throw on the wrist or behind the ears. I usually keep this in my purse, especially for like a night out, and anytime I feel like I need a touch up of something, I just give her a little and she be good to go. And finally is the newest one in my collection. It's from the brand Noise, in this Detour. It's their solid fragrance. Oh, she smells so good. This is another one I keep in my purse, but mostly during the day now. And yeah, anytime I just feel like I need to touch up, I'll just hit my wrist with it and rub it in, and you got a little burst of scent for the day. But this one is cute. I wish more brands did solid perfumes. I love a good solid perfume. I feel like they last longer than the body oils. I feel like they're more smooth to put on. I will say sometimes when I put on perfume oil, like, my skin starts to chafe here. So I like the solid perfume kind of lotion balm kind of thing. I feel like it's better on my skin. Now that we went into all of my products, let's talk about all of the weekly or bi-weekly maintenance that I do to look like this girl, y'all. It take a lot of work. It really do. So first things first, hair. With my locks, I try to retie them, or retie most of them, every 2 to 3 weeks. If I feel some, because you can feel when they're grown out, I try to go in and just get those pieces every 2 to 3 weeks. I usually don't do a huge whole head retie for a month or two. I make my mom do it because she loves me. But so hair is something now that with locks I really do not have to worry about as much as I was prior, which is great, y'all. It saved me so much time and money because your girl was wasting money on getting her hair done. It was a lot. Next is lashes. So with my lashes, I do one or two things. So either I go get my lashes done. It's gonna sound crazy, y'all. I go get my lashes done at Walmart. I get my lash extensions done at a Walmart. Y'all, it sound crazy. Do not judge me. But the lash chicks at that Walmart, they eating it up. They're like, I don't know, they're like Pakistani or something like that. I don't know what but they also do waxes. They thread your eyebrows if you ask. They do thread intensive your eyebrows. They do the falsy lashes. Me and my mom go to them. My godmother actually put us on because she came down one weekend, was like, I gotta go get my lashes done before I leave. And we like, where'd you go? She was like, girl, to Walmart. We was like, huh? She took us to the Walmart? Lashes was late. And if you can tell when I have my extensions on, and if you look at my TikToks, the lashes look good, y'all. I'll like chill on them. It may sound crazy because it's inside the Walmart, but they lit. All right. Next, the other option is I also have a lash girl. She's the same one that does my false freckles. She does lash tint and lifts. So those are also another option. I do those sometimes because I have really bad allergies. So when I do the lash extensions, if I'm having a bad allergy week, month, whatever, my eyes will start watering, they'll get red, I'll start messing with my eyes, and eventually I'll just start plucking the freaking lashes off because my eyes are so irritated from my allergies. So sometimes I need a lash lift and tint instead with no extra stuff on my eyes. It's just my lashes just perfected. I'll do that. It really just depends. Both of them are bi-weekly, tri-weekly, depending on how they last, what's going on, if I'm having allergies, if I'm rubbing my eyes a lot, if I'm putting a lot of mascara on my eyes. XYZ kind of dictates the longevity of the. Also, so on my face, dermaplaning, I do the little face shave thing bi-weekly on my face, y'all, because your girl face get hairy. Under here gets so hairy, and I can't survive like that. If I feel even like a little bit of hair stubble right here, I'm like this in the mirror the next day. It gotta go. But just making sure I dermaplane my face. I just recently did it because when I dyed my hair, the ends blonde, some of it got on my face. Y'all, it was hair all here on my face and all of it was blonde. I was so annoyed. I was like, it gots to go. So I try to do it every 2 weeks. Sometimes I miss a week, but I try to keep up with it as much as I possibly can. It really makes your face feel refreshed. It takes a lot of your dead skin away. If you're like me and you have hair here, it's really gonna help you get rid of it and have a smoother face. Next is my nails. So I do my nails myself. With that being said, my nails can do anywhere from a week to 2 weeks. Really just depends on how I feel. Sometimes I'll see something on TikTok and be like, oh, that nail design is cute, let me try it, and I'll file these off and do a whole new nail set. Sometimes they don't even last a week. It'd be like day 3. I'm over these. So I have the privilege of being able to do my own nails. With that being said, my nail time is probably not as long as everybody else's. Sometimes I do wait the full 2 weeks. If it's a set like these, they're cute, they're short. As long as I don't break a nail, I probably won't redo them till the 2 weeks. My toes, I do go to a nail shop to get my toes done, y'all. I go bi-weekly, sometimes it's 3 weeks to go get my toes done. The place I go to, love them, is bougie in there. They give you drinks. I always make my appointment after 12 o'clock so I can have my drink because I want a margarita or a mimosa. I think it's like the $100 pedicure. It's like 60 to 70 minutes. You get to choose your scent. I get the milk and honey, I think it is, every time. They use the hot stones on you. They use the oil and massage your entire leg. Every time I leave my pedicure, I feel like I got brand new feet. That is the only pedicure I want. Every time I walk out, it felt like I got brand new feet. I'd be like, whose feet is these? Because these are not the feet I walked in on. It hits. Now, color-wise on my toes, I could do whatever. Right now, they're like this black and gray cat eye polish, which, of course, does not match my current nails. I don't really care, though. I will pick whatever color I want to do. Sometimes I'll come home and match my nails to what my toes are. Sometimes I really don't care because it's wintertime. Who is seeing my toes but me? So I don't feel the need for them to match. If I get a man, then maybe they'll match. But right now, I don't really care. So that is that for my toes. For everything else that is body care, which is like shaving and everything, I used to go to a waxer. I don't know more. It was just too much. I can only keep so many appointments, y'all. And a waxer, it was just too much work keeping an appointment. So I do shave myself. Now, I don't do it regularly because it's a lot of work. The only thing I shave regularly, consistently, is under my arms because I hate hair under my arms. Honestly, I want to look into laser hair removal under my arms because it's just annoying when it grows there. But my legs, I don't care. First of all, again, it's winter time, y'all. I do not care that my legs is hair. Ain't nobody seeing it. Again, until I get a man, I'm not shaving my legs in the winter. And even then, when I get a man, I still might not do it. It's winter time. I'm not wearing skirts. I'm not wearing dresses. I'm wearing jeans, leggings, and sweatpants. Nobody's seeing my legs but me. I'm not doing it. I will shave them when I feel like it. It'll be like a random Tuesday. You know what? Let's just shave them. But other than that, I'm not doing bi-weekly shit. No. Ain't gonna be able to do it. Now, everything else, she's like on a bi-weekly, tri-weekly segment. It really just depends on how I feel. I make no promises that I'm sticking to that schedule solely because who's seeing it but me? That's my motto. If nobody's seeing it, it's really up in the air. It really is just what it is. I'm not gonna be harping on it. So like that is everything for my skincare, body care, maintenance, how I keep this glow and baddie exterior. It is a labor of love. Anybody that tell y'all that they just wake up like this and this is just them and nothing goes into it and they just smell that good, they're lying. It takes a lot of work. It takes studying. It takes prepping. It takes a little bit of chemistry because you're mixing scents. You don't know. It's a learning curve. And I'm about to be 26 and I'm just learning all about what scents I like, what mixture of items I like, I don't use. I'm just learning that. It's okay. Don't let people lie to y'all. It takes some time, y'all. It really do. And I hope this video helped you think about items that you may have, you may not have, items you want to look into, maybe looking into some permanent makeup options. I know I'm probably not going to do it, but I also know lip blushing is a thing now. I like my lip color, so I'm not looking into that, but that's an option. We're getting real inventive here, and I'm the queen of doing anything that alleviates me having to do extra steps in the morning. Anything where I can sleep in an extra 10 minutes is cool with me. So that's where I'm at. Guys, for tuning in for this video. I am super excited to be posting my second video on my channel. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
On the next episode with DaishaXO, we'll spend some time showing our cheer side. Spend an evening with her, a cheer practice.